Hello, and welcome to Brenda's Bread Moments. Today, I'd like to talk to you about achievements. There are a lot of achievements that we can achieve in life, and most of all, what we need to always remember is that with God, we can accomplish all our goals. A lot of times, we want to have what we would like to achieve instantly, but remember, patience is a virtue. I like to talk about achievements because when we talk about achievements, we're talking about dreams that come true, and dreams do come true. When you listen to the stories of entrepreneurs or you listen to the celebrities talk about how they started from the bottom in small places or small plays or small clubs, and now they're on the Grammy stage or doing national concerts, etc. Even the gospel artists, not just R&B, but the gospel artists as well. That's an achievement. So what you want to always remember is that when you have an achievement, you want to share it with others. You want to go back and maybe draw someone behind you or mentor someone so that they can have some of the fruits that you're reaping now. You know, um, I still have a lot of dreams in my life, and I have accomplished a lot of things that I desire. There's a thing called a vision board that you can put together, and some people call it the bucket list. But achievements, let the Lord know what He already knows what your desires are of your heart. And when you have a desire, that's an achievement or a goal. Nowadays, I know the millennials like to use the word what's on my bucket list, or we call it in my age group the to-do list. You check off your to-do list as you come up with your achievements or your goals, or accomplish your goals. One thing I like to do as well is my desires or what I would like for others, not just for myself. That's another thing. Don't be selfish with achievements. But even when you're around young children and they tell you what they want to be when they grow up, then that's a goal. I write those things down sometime on an index card and stick it in my Bible. I just feel like by being there in the Bible, it's covered. And if it's the Lord's will, if it's God's will that it should come to fruition or come to pass, then the Lord will allow it to happen. I know when I was in college, I have a bachelor's degree and a master's and a doctorate of divinity. I just asked God to help me to accomplish those things. And I had to work while I was in school. I went to school while I was in my, I want to say maybe mid 30s. I had the opportunity to go away to a 4-year college while I was in high school, but my parents divorced. So there again, we all have a story to tell of how we have gotten to the accomplishments that we have. But the most important accomplishment or achievement that we can have in life is to have a kind heart and to do well with others. Like I said, always giving back, to be kind to people. And then at the end of the day, when you lay your head down on that pillow, you know that you've been kind to everyone. Or you can say, well, Lord, if I was short with anyone or if I did anyone harm, please forgive me. Sometimes it could be a way that you look at a person. A lot of times it's just a misunderstanding, your body language. But just be kind, because so much is going on in the world. As I mentioned in a couple of other of my recordings, we're living in perilous times. A lot's going on. We're dealing right now with the children that's being separated from their parents. And, we just have to pray that the Lord's will be done in this country, in this nation. That those children will be back with their parents. There's nothing like the pain of being a motherless child or a fatherless child. And then we have those children that are adopted or foster care, and I give them kudos, because that's true ministry. If you're with an adoption with children, or foster care with children, that is true ministry, because those children need to be nurtured and loved. They need to have structure and order to come into alignment. The Word of God tells us that the family should be in order, okay? And we have to ask the Lord to set our families in order, that we be in alignment and doing those things that are pleasing in the sight of God. So there again, that's an achievement. That's a goal. Parenting, it's having achievement and goal settings. I wasn't able to have children, but I have a lot of children in my life, nieces and nephews, second, third, fourth cousins, extended families, and church babies, and I'm okay with that, because I love children. And I always want to try to pour in wisdom and kindness and nurturing to children because they need to be loved. I don't know why I've gotten on this tangent talking about children, probably because of what's going on right now in the nation. But once again, those children, they have dreams. Some of them want to become NBA players, NFL players. Some of them want to be Olympic gymnasts, or they want to play Olympic tennis, or they want to be Olympic swimmers. They have dreams, and we need to pour into them and support them. So maybe this is a good time to think about those students that have just graduated high school and college, and even the child that just graduated from kindergarten going to first grade, the child that just graduated from middle school, starting high school in June or August or September, wherever you may live. Those are achievement and goals that those young people have accomplished, and we need to nurture that. Well, I think I've said enough for the day. I don't want to ramble on, but I tell you that word achievement has really stirred up the joy inside of me. And I hope that I've said something that has been encouraging to you. Please feel free to subscribe and leave your comments and anything that you would like for me to speak on. I pray that you have a great and a wonderful day. And until next time, bye bye.